I know we all love to have positively glowing skin. We want to stand out and have perfect clear skin. Yes, even you men in the class know you do not like to be pale. We all love to be tan for our weekend nights out at downtown Davenport. We even hate hitting up Lee Loman without our legs looking nice and tan to be in the gym. No, we don't want to be orange like that girl you were laughing at last weekend. We just want that perfect glow. What we do not realize is how hitting up a tanning bed is not what we should be doing to make ourselves look healthy. According to Amy Weschler of the Skin Cancer Foundation, teenagers are notorious for ignoring their parents' advice and disregarding rules designated for their safety. She did an interview with parents who were worried about their children's tanning habits. She concluded that teens like to be tan for the looks. She says they do not want to look like the wallflower at home. They want to look like they were outside in activities all day, when really they were just sitting on the couch. I know that myself and a few of my friends find ourselves always wanting to stop at tanning salons. I know that the only reason I still have a membership is because of how cheap it is. It's under $10 a month, so I don't even go half the time, but why not keep it? And I know that I can go whenever I want. I do admit that I love having tan skin, probably like all of you, and the tanning bed does make me feel relaxed, even though I am fully aware of all of these consequences. For all of you to understand the effects tanning has on our own skin, I will explain how tanning is causing cancer, how we are not invincible, and how much time tanning does take up in our lives. So I came up with the acronym CIT, which stands for causing cancer, not invincible, and time-consuming. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, 35% of American adults, 59% of college students, and 17% of teens have reported using a tanning bed in their lifetime. So it's really relevant in today's society. Many of you have probably been in a tanning bed before. If you are part of that 59% of college students, it is time to listen up. First, we need to realize that tanning is causing cancer. According to the Melanoma Research Foundation, as many as 90% of melanomas are estimated to be caused by UV exposure, so that is what we are getting in these tanning beds. This includes exposure from the sun and other artificial sources. The World Health Organization International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies tanning beds and tanning lamps into the highest cancer risk category. As young adults, we are aware that we do need to take precautions to cancer and do anything that is in our own power to avoid getting it. We know how big it is today and how scary it is. I'm sure all of us know somebody who has been affected by cancer, so why would we put ourselves into the danger of going into a tanning bed? We all think that tan skin makes us look glamorous. In the moment it may, but in the end, it will not. Tanning salons try to sell that you do need vitamin D to be healthy, but the UV ray lamps that are in those beds are not the right type of vitamin D that you need. You can consult a doctor on how to get the right types, and it's not what you're getting in the tanning salons. Natalie, who was 23 years old, a college student, started tanning regularly when she moved from Florida to Boston. To quote her, she said, "I tanned because I felt like it made me look prettier and skinnier." She recalled that her grandmother begged her to stop tanning because she would get skin cancer. She would say, "No, it's not going to happen to me." Well, it happened, and she says that the scars from her melanoma make her look like Frankenstein today. And she was only 23 years old, so it is happening. Most of us in the room are in our 20s. We think that we are invincible. We know that we are in college. We know that our parents are miles away. We can eat ice cream for breakfast. We can drink until 3 a.m. And yes, we can hit the tanning salon whenever we want. Tanning may make us feel more confident, but none of us in the room are invincible. And it is time to realize that. We know it's bad for us. It's like smoking a cigarette. We know we're not supposed to do it, but most of us are doing it anyway. Dr. Gerald Schuyler, physician at Baylor Medical Center, points out that he knows there is a social component involved in tanning, and I totally agree with this. I know that sometimes me and my friends will go work out and then we'll go hit the tanning salon right after. Laying by the pool is another social situation. Nick just talked about how all the tourists there love to lay by the pool, so it is very social to be laying in the sun. But we are still putting our bodies in the risk of what the UV damage from the sun does bring. Schuyler says that tanning gives people a brain high that makes them happy. Now to get to the T of my acronym, time consuming. We don't think about how much time is involved with going into the tanning bed, going to the salon. There's a lot of time involved. I know that when I go, it can take up at least an hour of my busy day. By the time you drive there, get into the bed, and then you have to wait for the bed to be available. Think of all the homework for Dr. Stevens' speech class you could get done if you weren't sitting in your tanning bed. Laura McMullen shares her tanning addiction in the article titled, "A Former Tanaholic Pays the Price." More than 81 types of skin cancer she was diagnosed with. I think that the title has already scared most of us. She said that she started tanning once a week in college, turned into twice a week, eventually turned into every day for 4 years. I now felt the need to do some math. Most beds average 15 minutes, some can even be 20, but the math I did involved 15 minutes. Laura was spending 105 minutes a week in a tanning bed. That's 5,475 minutes a year. I want all of you to think about what you could do in those 5,475 minutes a year. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's socializing with your friends, or even getting ahead on what matters most right now, finding a job, being successful. So, next time you think about that glowing skin, I want you to remember the acronym that I went over today with all of you, CIT. Causing cancer, we are not invincible even though we want to be, and how time-consuming tanning really is to all of us. We all like to complain that we are so busy between our homework, school life, and social life. So to make it easier on all of us, scratching tanning off the list can be a great idea for all of us. Thank you.